Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Minecraft with Gon. We're on Mr. Ruddlesworth server again. There's a lot changed, a lot updated. I was going to give a world tour, but I just tried recording this, and the same issue I keep having Crash 2 while recording, it's just happened. So for now, we're just going to give a bit of a tour. So I don't know why that keeps happening. I think it's when I keep doing it. So I made a new house. This is my new base. We did a lot on it. Got a lot more stuff. In fact, screw it, yeah. We have a lot more on the server now. Sorry if I seem a little annoyed. I just spent like a good while recording another bit, and for some reason it failed. I think it's when I'm pressing stop record, it just seems to stop if I do it wrong or something. I don't know. It's just quite frustrating. Right, okay. So we... Can I combine the wings, I wonder? Can I combine them? No. Sorry, okay, I'm really, like, overly annoyed now. Which is not anything to do with you folks, it's just the fact that I try... It's just, I keep trying to record Crash 2 and it keeps failing. And it's the same thing. Okay, that is expensive, right? Okay, so we're just gonna put these wings on for now, just as a thing, right? Well, yeah. So you can see I was recording. Annoyingly, it failed. So we'll be flying right. Okay, so right. What I'll do is I'll give you a toss. I made this house with some additions. It took a while. We have a tool on the server that I think only me and myself and Mr. Riddlesworth can use, but knows how to use because it is kind of busted. Where we can clone stuff. So while I was essentially making this house, because Mr. Riddlesworth, if anybody actually keeps up to his streams, you'll know some of this already. We have branched out, made more village settlements, a lot more. Got plenty of villages, they are breeding now. He was going to give me the one in that direction, but I said to him previously talking, I wanted to just like make a proper base because I wasn't good at building. So eventually I built this, but it was originally just made out of deep slate brick. But he looked on, he came out and like, what on earth is that? And I went, it's my new house. Howdy neighbour. And I went, that's hurting my eyes. Like, can you try and make it with a desert theme? Because the black is way too much. So I said, okay, right, I'll have a go. And then he went, I tell you what, I'll clone my house. I'll just clone my house, and you can customize it. And before I had a chance to wait, hold on, I can fix it. He put his house on what was mine, and we ended up with a amalgamation of blocks of bits of his house and mine, and it took even longer to sort than if he just let me. But on doing that, we discovered that when we do the clone thing, it clones chests and their contents. So I had like tons of villagers, a brewing stand with things in, and all sorts of other stuff. But I'm not normally very good at building. When it comes to redstone, I'm not an expert like Mumbo Jumbo. I am learning more, but I'm getting quite good skilled at it. But this, I'm pretty proud of, this building. Ignore the fact that that's a stair block. I decided originally for a deep slate bricks, which like the black theme, because I thought it contrasted well with Mr. Riddlesworth house, but obviously with us being in a desert, it's kind of hard on the eyes. And then for the roof and the doors, I thought bamboo planks looked better because it again contrasted. Obviously he was quite right, to be fair, when I had a look at it properly. So what I did instead, and what I did like, is I sort of used some of the deep slate bricks as accents and put like a sand chiseled sandstone, which looks really nice. It looks very contrasting and really nice. But yeah, this one's going to be about to the server, hopefully. So here we have the main settlement village. So these are villages that now breed and sort themselves out, along with the ones in Mr. Riddlesworth house that we rescued. So this is the main settlement village. This essentially is the main communal village. We have other community areas, but this is what the original settlement, and this is the one that I will be helping and working on For example, farms I have helped make. So this is the sugarcane farm. There is paper crafting down there for trading with villagers. At some point, I will be finding more ways to automate to make villager trading easier. So yeah, so here we have the house. So when if people start on the server, in fact, I'll show you where we spawn because we have I need to check on that. There is another sugarcane farm similar to that I do need to check on quite a bit because it is with a clone block we cloned the farm I made, which took surprising time to make, and put it at the spawn point, which is right here. The only issue I'm concerned about is because it's at the spawn point. Ribbit. Sorry, my voice is going out. Because it's at the spawn point. It's constantly loaded, and as such, I kind of worry a bit about overflow and it lagging the server. So let's just have a quick check on it. I don't have a switch for this one, sadly. Okay, that's fine. I added more storage just on the okay, but yeah. So essentially, that is something we could do with actually. So we spawned somewhere near here. We could do with an area saying, pass it like safe area this way or something. So yeah, because yeah, you'd spawn like around here, but we could do with like a safe area over this way. So showing like yeah, because that's the village. So the village we started in, you'd start over there, but spawn is over there. What is wrong with my throat, man? But yeah, so this is the start, I guess, starter village. I don't know what to call it. It's a communal area. So we got like a train system. I assume that's going to be connected to the other areas. So this is like fully there. I made this for some of the other people. So like we have an area where people can request add-ons. I believe that is. I need to take that off. That's I don't know. Request material. In fact, speaking of, have you? Can I take your request off the board now, Snowy? I'll just, Snowy's on that request off the board now, Snowy. I've noticed board now, Snowy. So people need a certain amount of stuff, for example, Snowy need a load of stone. They can request that and I'll check them, or Mr. Riddlewolf will check the add on stuff, and then I'll add stuff. No. And then the stuff here, like I've been fishing a lot, which I'll be honest, you may notice I've got shulker shells. One of the RPG skills add-on we have on the server. The fishing, it makes fishing, it takes a lot of work, don't get me wrong, to get there, but it makes fishing like 2 or 3 times as broken. So essentially, these box chests you see here, aside from all these, I fished up. I essentially got my fishing ability to level 15, which unlocked an ability called Sunken Treasure. And what that does is it gives you a chance to, a small chance to essentially when you fish also grab a unique loot item, which are these ones. So I have fished up shulker shells, armadillo scoots, turtle scoots, trial keys, which I'm stunned at, gold ingots, iron ingots, which mine are in there, some enchanted diamond tools, which these seem excessively rare. I've only had a few of these, as well with the emeralds, recovery compasses. Some stuff seems rarer than the others, but yeah, and to be fair, to get it to the level that I've had it at, so I've at a level 15, but to get that ability, because to make abilities increase in value, you need to level them up with experience. So to get it to the full max that I've got it at, which is, it gives me a 20% chance to grab that stuff, any stuff, requires you to get it to level 15. I mean, it requires you to use 65 experience levels to be able to get their request signed. So it takes a good while, and I spent over 3-4 hours fishing yesterday to get some of the stuff, so it takes a good while to get. Right, so yeah, we have request signs there, so yeah, that's nice. So I monitored that as well as Riddle. The paper crafter we showed before. the wings we have on here, they aren't elytra. They're an add-on called Wings Plus Plus. They sometimes can be a bit buggy. So sometimes they work but it seems when there's quite a few people on, they don't work as well. So I don't know if I showed this. So when we have, I'll quickly explain now. We have EXP. We can bank here, and then we can withdraw it and mend all our tools. In fact, is there any actually banked in at the moment? I didn't want to do that. Give me it back. So essentially we can bank it and then use this one, which will spit out in EXP balls, which will allow us to you know, mend our tools. So here is the community house. So every settlement we have made, because we made extra settlement, has a copy of these now. What? Yeah. What are you stealing? So yeah, essentially with the tool that we can clone stuff, what Mr. Riddlesworth or Riddles has done, which is, it's a good way of using it. All the little settlements, like there's quite a few, 2 or 3 extra settlements with villages. We have one of these every feel free to take any from my house. That's something I need to do from my house. But yeah, essentially when you log on to the server, I will speak to Riddle today, and if you're watching this, Riddle, we could do like a bit of a marker beacon. You'll come here. So this is like this is designed to be when everybody starts like a starter house. Like, so you don't have to make your own starter house. It has some stuff that's quite obvious, so something just to essentially get you going. You know, like you've got food, you've got resources, just until you've got enough stuff. I've added this. I put that because I was like worried someone was going to end up breaking it. So there is stuff for that, like that. Yeah, I need that out. I should put some of the extra stuff back in here. But yeah, so yeah, this is just a house that's like, it's got not loads of amazing stuff in, but it's designed to get people going. I am going to make myself one of them right now. Hold on. I do not have that one. I am absolutely going to make me a copy of that right now, quickly while I'm here. But I think the idea that we're going with is that we have different settlements with villages and stuff, because this was an old world that Riddle had before. Oh, what do I need? Oh, just cobblestone. It's common as cobblestone. Would you look at that? There's one there. But yeah, I think we basically want to have different settlements, like so everybody has their own thing, and we can branch out further and further and like get like spread out, which is cool. We decided after the Wither fiasco, essentially I fought the Wither on other servers. My friend Alex says I've soloed it. That is an easy server. I've sold it in my own worlds, but on normal I had never had gear. I fought the Wither. I'd almost killed it, but as the unfortunately the Wither, when you're killing it, especially that it can mine out an area, so a lot of the cave it mined out was dark, and just as I was about to finally finish it off, a creeper exploded me. At the time I didn't think it was much of an issue, so I thought it's fine, we've got gravestones add on, I'll just go back down there, you know, I'll take some small gear, I'll grab my stuff, I'll grab my milk. Unfortunately, 2 things were a problem. 1, all the deep slate that the Wither had mined on the floor, couldn't get my stuff. 2, it had actually broken my gravestone. We didn't realise that anything can break the gravestones, So I ended up losing some stuff. I had to re-gear, and I kept needed. Riddle was online asking, seeing if I needed help. I said he couldn't get over to me in time, but I kept almost killing it, and then dying because my gear wasn't fully, having to make new gear, go back, and just being stuck in an never-ending death loop. So Riddle finally came, and he had the same issue, and it got worse, and it was getting too high because I put it all the way down at the bedrock level. And I remember feeling absolutely awful, and like I'm so screwed. I'm so gonna get kicked off the server. I've messed this up, and I said, please tell me you have like a backup. And he went, yeah, I have. How? And he went, how long ago did you do this? Like, about an hour or two. So we reverted the server back from before, and we agreed that even though I probably could take it on properly, we're gonna wait until we all have geared out to take it on. I still feel bad because it was actually my fault. I don't think he was actually mad at me, but I felt really bad. But for now, the Wither Skulls are safe because I said, right, I'll place them here, and then he was like, actually, better off hiding them. Don't want any of the younger ones that are on the server to try the same thing. And I'm like, oh, right, fair enough. Right, so this is. I'm only grabbing this because I do some of the tools I'm after are still in here. Wait, did I fish? I must. When did I? Apparently I fished up a diamond axe with fortune 3 and unbreaking at some point. I don't remember doing that. Lol. But yeah, right, okay. So yeah, this is a community area, so let's start. So you'll have access to everything. How much is on my wings? Okay, I've got plenty. Because the only trouble with these wings add-ons is we can't put mending on them. We can't enchant them. We can repair them with fun and membrane, but we can't put mending on them. So I'm just going to, in the recording that I fail, go over to what I call, it's pirate area. There is it's a sea area, but we have an add-on caught with pirate stuff, so we can build pirate ships, but you can get ghost pirate ships that are hostile. As you saw, you had like gold coins that can appear, and then you can just help break those to make more ships. But this is Cat's Village. In the recording that failed, I found one of those ghost ships and I ended up destroying it, so you couldn't there. But this is Cat's Village, this is her settlement. Pretty cool. She had a really cool windmill that she built there. So the brown ones are non-hostile, but as you can see, there's a bit of a debris field. So this is like where I found a hostile one, which is it looks like a kind of cyany blue one. And those are hostile and have like skeletons on them. Essentially, you'll hear like what seems an explosion. It's starting fire. That was weird. Firing cannonballs at you. I destroyed that one because I wasn't sure if it was hostile. There's one. So you see, we got one here. So I got them recording. So I have to break this now. So yeah, they have cannonballs that will hit if I hit it. There we go. So the treasure that they drop should float up in a minute. But yeah. Uh-oh. I see ya. I don't think so. So we're just going to wait for any other treasure that may pop up, which is here. Cannonballs and stuff. I think there's as much as I can. I'm getting out of here. It's bedtime, but yeah. At least I've shown this pirate ship. But yeah, this is I don't know if Cat is going to call it Pirate Island or Pirate Area, but yeah, I'm just going to fly back to my area. So, but yeah, essentially it's like that. We have different little settlements. That's Cat. I think Cat does stream. I don't know her username. In fact, I'll have to ask Snowy before I will quickly show one thing though. Where is it now? So one of these. So Snowy is actually really good at oh, that's okay, right. Architecture, like stuff. Well, not architecture. He's good at making like natural looking buildings. Oh, for God's sake. I'm trying. I'm gonna have to kick a villager out of his bed, aren't I? Oh. Oh! Uh-oh. Let me just deal with this. Right, okay, yeah, so Snowy, it's hot, I can't think of the word. Essentially, he's good at making, like, natural looking things, like, buildings and mills. So he was, essentially, Kat had asked him to build a tree. Where's, I thought, oh, what happened to a tree was happened to the tree. Just explain. So I can't play explaining what you were building. I've been called a liar, folks. So she asked Snowy to make her a giant I saw a giant cherry growth tree. So it was on Earth. I think he's took it down to put it above up here. Essentially, Snowy is good at building natural looking things. So he has a little service that he will. It's agricultural. I'm gonna have to look at his sign to explain it properly. Like he set up a little shop. I will be doing something similar, like a redstone shop. What's it called? Is it here? It was there. Was he put signs in Cat's base advertising it. Where is your shop? Oh, that's Bam's house. Where's his shop gone? I can't find his shop. Where's your shop gone? Where has your shop gone? Where is your shop? But he has a service where essentially he will, for payment obviously, he will make custom things for you. And there was a building that had a is this it? It's disappeared. And I feel like I'm being called a fibber here. Sometimes okay. There's one the small issue sometimes with the area that we are at. It's sometimes is a little is here it is. Found it. Okay, here we are. So this is. Okay, so H. So he's landscaping. So yeah, he'll ask for he'll make different landscape. Okay, it's gonna be a cherry grove blossom. Yeah. Ah, so there you go, folks. He's making that. I'll go to these things. So yeah. So Snowy or H is we'll do that. I will essentially put a redstone shop myself up. To essentially have something similar. So I have different. So we could. You know what? Where's the is the train here? Let's take the train. I bet he's not left the train here. Ah. We've got a pirate flag and a golden skull. Is this a normal book? We'll have to peasant it. So there is a train, but I'm not making the train right now. So let's. Having to use peasant wagon. So I'll show you the other area. But yeah, essentially we've got different settlements. We have a trade thing now. So some of the add-ons, I think the way we're doing it is we're not adding add-ons that require cheats, which are annoying because we was hoping annoyingly when there's 5 or 6 of us on, one player sleep is on. But I agree with Mr. Riddles' decision. He wants everybody else to be able to get achievements still. And if you once you put like stuff like for some reason one player sleep command on requires cheats. I don't know why, it should be part of the settings in my opinion. So he'd have to activate cheats and then it would be disabled for everybody and that wouldn't be fair. It's a different stop station. So yeah, so most of the add-ons are mostly supposed to be useful. Some of them, like I think the world builder one, I think we'll keep it's once you figure it out it is busted. So I think that's why we're keeping it to. I know Riddle uses it a lot. I can use it. I think we're keeping it to a minimum, and we have took it off a few times because it's like a little busted. The seed one was busted. I was worried the fishing one would be too busted, but just to get to the level of getting the loot, you've got to fish till level 15, which takes a while for a start off. Then you've got to you get lucky at first because at first it's like such a low percent. Like I think it's like a 2 or 5%. To round additional loot. Once you max it out it goes up to 20, but again that's like 65 experience levels you need to use, which is a lot. And then even then once you have it maxed out it's random. So like to get like the really good loot like the shulker shells seems quite low, and the enchanted diamond stuff. Typical trains. So I'm going to show you this and then we're going to head off. I'll try and see if I can give Cat a plug as well. Well, we got the pot. I don't want to use the drill. Do we not have? Well, that's a bit annoying. That's a shame. I was going to give Kat, who also streams, a plug. Okay, that's heaving. So where's the train then? Oh, there's the train. We really could do a multiple. I don't know why, but this seems slower. Is it just me, or is this slower? I suppose it's cinematic, I guess. So yeah, we have a train. Why is the train so slow? Okay, so this is why Riddle was asking to see if I could, if I knew how to make a boat launcher. I sort of do, but the issue with boat launchers and launching trains. See, I can run faster than this. I suppose we are going a little faster, but not by much. So, okay, right. I think I broke it. There's a break in the tracks. Right, okay, so yeah, I took the train but ultimately, yeah. Well, I forgot what I was saying. Weird. So yeah, here's one of the other like settlements that Riddle made. Obviously, you see some houses look absolutely identical because they are. That's half the reason we use it. We're using the clone tool. It's not a case of cheating. As you may see, this looks a bit familiar. It's a community house here, but it's clone, except there are some differences. So this is a little joke between me and Riddle. Obviously, I fished up a load of loot, spent 2 or 3 hours, and he used the world builder and essentially copied. And I'm like, "Oi, are you cloning? Are you cloning my loot?" And he went, "Maybe," and he absolutely did. So I mean, I don't think he cloned all of it. He just cloned that. But I thought it was funny. So essentially, when we copy that, we copy the chest. I think I mentioned earlier. But yeah, so here again. If someone wants to branch out, is another community house. And here's another one. Oh wait, do I have enough sign? Wait, okay. Let's go. Huh. To be fair, Riddle, if you like, it's all in good fun. I'm expecting Riddle to watch this later and go like, huh, yeah, well, yeah. I wonder how that happened. I'm just gonna put. Huh. Weird. Left a couple of I'm letting Snowy into the joke. I'm going to be heading the edit, me and Riddle. Right, I am probably going to... You know what? This would be fun. I'm just seeing if... So... So I'm going to end it soon here, folks. Yeah, you forget you saw that, like... This is a bit of service. I will be doing streams from now on, but essentially, me and Snowy are probably going to do a bit more. I'll see if I'm going to give my bit of an outro now, so thank you for watching. Oh, I think Snowy will be doing it as well, but for me and Snowy, thank you for watching. There's been more of this stuff. Oh, I left my something. Why is that there? Let's just put that there. Let's see if there's anything. There'll be more like stuff like this, but yeah, essentially, I might end up just streaming some of the stuff. If you want to see some of the what is that? Oh, it's a parrot. Some of the actual server like come to life a little like less because these recordings are quite sporadic for me. So I'm on the server, and that's as for me. As you saw from Snowy and for myself. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gone, folks. Bye.